Welcome to the O'Connor Elder Law channel. I'm your host, Melissa O'Connor. I'm a Florida-based elder law attorney who does estate planning, focusing on long-term care needs, commonly referred to as Medicaid planning, and I do probate, and I do it well. Today I wanted to talk to you about neuropsychological evaluations and if you should be concerned legally to undergo one. But before I do, I wanted to invite you to schedule a free strategy session with me at eldermeeting.com. So I received a call from somebody who has a neuropsychological evaluation scheduled because their family and friends have advised them that they think they're becoming forgetful and that they are concerned about them and they just want them to go to the doctor and be checked out. Their primary thought that a neuropsych would be appropriate at this stage given the symptoms and the complaints that they shared with them. And as the date's approaching, the caller is getting nervous, right? They're concerned if they take this test that that's the end game for them. You know, if the results come back negative, that they now are going to lose all their independence and abilities to take care of themselves. And maybe this is just a way for folks to, take over their life. Or even if they don't think that their family members are wanting to take over their life, they're just afraid that this will be something that will cause them to lose control, right? And so they called just wondering what were their legal rights with regards to this. And we had the conversation about the fact that they can decline to take that test, right? But there are wonderful benefits of undergoing this neuropsychological evaluation at this stage because based on my conversation with them, they were very oriented and very put together. And I didn't have concerns of great lack of capacity. They had the ability to realize that they should speak to an elder law attorney to protect their interest, while they may be having symptoms and forgetfulness and things like that. A neuropsych evaluation would be really great for data, right? So we know, are you suffering from any sort of disease on the dementia spectrum? And if so, where are you in the progress of that disease? Now, if you have that sort of diagnosis, now you have availability to take medications and to engage in therapies, right, to slow the progress of the disease. And at this juncture for this particular person, there were no petitions pending to have them determined to be incapacitated, right? Nobody was seeking to have them be declared to lack capacity. Rather, this is just a medical evaluation for their providers to gather data. It also is a time that based off of the results of this, they'll want to just, to put planning in place, right? It might be something where it's appropriate for them to evaluate putting in place a durable power of attorney, their healthcare surrogate, who they would want to be named to be in charge of them should they in the future become incapacitated. But that would be ideally something that if it even happened would be far in the future because you're going to have medical intervention to slow any progress of any disease that you might be diagnosed with. So, I was able to walk this caller through their options and at the end of the day, it's still their decision whether or not they want to go through with having their neuropsychological evaluation, right? Nobody at this juncture is forcing them to undergo such a study. But without it, you lack data, right? And without data, then we don't know where you're at and what we can do to help you. So if you are a person that has been told that you would benefit from a neuropsychological evaluation and you are concerned about it, I would just have you write a list to weigh the pros and cons, right? As long as there's no petition pending to determine incapacity, and even if there were one in the future, here in Florida, you get assigned an attorney to defend you, right? Like, you have representation in those proceedings, and that representation is going to advocate for you to be able to keep all of your rights, maximize your ability to be an independent person. And, so even with that, it's not just a slam dunk, right? And so if this information has been helpful to you, I ask that you like and share with others. And as always, thank you for joining me. You can schedule a free strategy session at eldermeeting.com. Thank you.